Welcome to 𝗥𝗵𝗲 show. Thank you for tuning in week in and week out to listen, learn, and grow, because we truly appreciate your valuable time. And time is of the essence. And welcome to the new people that have joined in. The show is all about mindset and real estate. I'm going to be talking about, Ria's going to be sharing the conversation today. So welcome, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. And my name is 𝗥𝗵𝗲.
My name is Ria.
And welcome to our show.
The book of Robert Kiyosaki, Increase Our Financial IQ. And this topic is the continuation of Financial IQ number 5, which is improving our financial information. So the most important asset, there are about 12 lessons, or between 12 to 15 lessons that I learned that I'm going to be sharing today. So first, a friend of Robert, who is a Bible scholar, often say, without knowledge, my people will perish. Without knowledge, my people will perish. Therefore, knowledge is very important. And applied knowledge, just like what 𝗥𝗵𝗲 always mentioned, applied knowledge is power. Second lesson, today's time, many people are perishing because they are without the knowledge about money. Third lesson, we all live right now in the information age. Information age, even in the remote areas of the world. Robert have seen young people text message while at the same time riding their family's donkey cart. Fourth lesson, never before has the entire world been so connected so quickly. The world has been connected because of the information age, the technology of what we have right now. Fifth lesson, information is therefore the single greatest asset of this era. Information, the single greatest asset of this era. Six, in prior ages, people owned factories, cattle ranches, gold mines, oil wells, skyscrapers to be rich, to be wealthy. Now, with the information age, information alone can make us very rich. 8, one doesn't need tangible resources anymore like gold, oil, and land in today's economy. Ninth lesson, the young entrepreneur who's created YouTube, Facebook, and other social media platforms have proved that 10th, with just few money, with just few dollars, plus some information, plus the level of technology, people who made YouTube, who made Facebook, like Mark Zuckerberg and other social media platforms, they were very young, 20 years old, and became billionaires. Billionaires, can you imagine? We all just need a few dollars, few money, information, and technology to be solving our community's problem. And what? In turn, we will become billionaires. Likewise, lesson 11, poor or mistaken information is a liability. It will cost us money. So it's very important where we get our information. The people that we get our information qualified, have they done or are they doing what they are preaching? Okay. 12th lesson. One of the reasons so many people are struggling financially is simply because the information is obsolete, it's biased, it's misleading, and it's erroneous. These information are powering their most powerful asset, What is the most powerful asset? Our most powerful asset, it has 4-letter words, and it is our B-R-O, brain. Actually, it's 5-letter words. It's our brain. Our mind, that's a 4-letter word, M-I-N-D, mind, our mind. Our mind is the most powerful asset. 13th lesson, many people who are struggling are doing so because they are using the industrial information or the agrarian information in the information age. So we have to adjust, we have to pivot. This old information in the industrial or agrarian age are no longer applicable to the information age. And I'll give examples here. 14th lesson, example of the industrial age information are industrial, okay? I need a good education to get a high-paying job. That is one of the example of having an old information, an old industrial age of information applied to information age. I need a good education to get a high-paying job. An example of the agrarian information in the information age, agrarian information is land is the basis of all wealth. Now, if you remember, Mark Zuckerberg, okay, he developed Facebook in his garage. This was built in his garage or in his dorm. It was actually Amazon that was the Amazon that was in the garage. Facebook was in his dorm. So all they need was a little bit of money, right? Plus the information that they can solve some problem, and they needed the technology. So this is the example of the agrarian age information, that it has to be the land is the basis of all wealth. No, nowadays with the information, we just need a few dollars of money plus the correct information plus the technology. And we've seen this, young people become billionaires at the age of 20 years old. So our question would be, how did they do it? Right? How did they do it? How can we reverse engineer what they have done? So those are my lessons learned. I hope you learned something. Please let me know in the comment section below, what is your #1 key takeaway? And for more 𝗥𝗵𝗲 show, this will be the continuation of more of the improving our financial IQ. So stay tuned for the next show.
What can we learn?
You're muted.
Yes.
Yes.
What can we learn? And, you know, from the individuals that you just mentioned, how did they do it? What is the process that they took? And all we need to do is just copy and paste into our lives. Just copy and paste, learn, read about what they did, and just copy and paste into your lives.
That is correct. What we can do is, like what I've done, is actually observe my community, right? What are the, factors that makes the economy in my community grow? What problems can I solve in the economy? Just like what the book says, it doesn't have to be land. We could be just providing information. Like nowadays, I tell my kids, you do not have to wait for college to earn money. You can start earning money through the use of social media, through the use of online, right? You can sell your own books or my books. Like right now, information, the use of technology can make people start earning money. We just have to get that information and start asking, how can I do it? If others have done it, how can I do it myself too?
Mm-hmm. So when you say observe your community, what do you mean observing community?
So yeah, so every community has different needs. So for example, I live in a in the mountains here of Pennsylvania. So we do not have a lot of industry like you find in big cities. You know, we have the hospital or medical healthcare here is our #1 big employer. We also have pharmaceutical companies here, but there's, you know, a few companies here. So what I do is I observe what they are, you know, helping provide, solve our community. So one would be healthcare, right? The health of the people in this town plus surrounding areas, because our community, our hospital here is the biggest, and they are the tertiary hospital. So what that means is that complicated cases from other communities are brought in here. So with that, right, then they would employ people. Then I would say to myself, oh, if there are a lot of, you know, jobs in here, thousands of jobs, what can I do to help solve my community's problem? So I started what? I started buying properties. I started investing in apartments, but this require money. So for those people who do not require money, my kids do not have any money. So what can they do to contribute and start earning money? So now I said to myself, okay, let's start small. Why don't you try to sell my book, Apartment Prescription? Why don't you promote what I'm doing, right? Because in the end, if you're working for me, it's helping uplift our business. So try to observe what your company, what your community have, right? What can you do to solve? So if, for example, if you're a young teenager and all you do have is a computer, you can go knock on the door of a business and say, hey, Mr. Business, I know that you're only a local shop and you do not have any advertisement on the online. You know, I can promote your business through Facebook. I can promote your business through YouTube. All the teenager would need is a computer and a little bit information on how to promote, you know, how to make websites or how to make, you know, some dancing and promote the business of that, you know, local, for example, a bakery, right? So you just need a laptop and start taking videos, promoting that business. And then now you're in business. You're able to earn money while not waiting for college to graduate. You, even as a teenager or as a high school student, or my kids in the elementary, they can start earning their money. So that's what I'm saying is observe your community. What does your community offer?
Right.
What does your community need to solve? And in that way, if you're able to solve their problem, you can start to earn money as well without having to have a lot of capital deployed. All you need is your brain, your mind, which is the most powerful asset, a little bit of information on how to use the technology given to you, YouTube, Facebook, you know, how to use the cell phone, right? And then you need to promote business.
You know what? You just hit that nail on the head. Like, you know, so you got to be creative. You got to be creative. Find means. Okay, like, you know, how can you do it? And you know what? Yeah, I love this. I think it's I think this topic was great, and I think we all need to find ways of how we can go about and making that happen.
Making use of the information that we have available to us, making use of the technology that's given to us. The laptop is cheap, the cell phone is cheap, we can start earning money. You can go to the library, there's free Wi-Fi. Like, there is no excuse for anybody not to make money. It's a question of the struggle. You know, are you willing to do whatever it takes to learn how to make a website, to learn how to, you know, be in front of a video, of a camera, right? And start promoting the businesses around you.
I don't think your kids are using the website. Well, not yet.
Not yet, yes.
Not yet. But yeah, no, wonderful. That's so good. Thank you for sharing, Ria. Amazing. So guys, there you have it. We've come to the end of another amazing show. And, you know, the takeaways, you know, drop in the chats. What are your takeaways? What was your one golden nugget that you got out from the conversation? So this is what we want you to do. We will see you the same time tomorrow morning. Make the rest of the day the best of your day, and we will see you soon. Bye.